Story this morning concerns of Providence Public Schools. Students here will be returning to the classroom today. Providence is the only district in the state where enrollment is up, and Susie Steimel is live with a look at what that means for the start of the school year. Hey there, Susie.
Good morning, Barbara. It's getting busy in the bus yard here in Providence. Mayor Angel Taveras and Superintendent Susan Lucy are here. They're just about to board the buses themselves, shaking hands with a couple of the bus monitors, preparing to head out to Providence schools and check in on priorities for the upcoming school year. As you mentioned, we're talking about increased enrollment in one school in particular, in the middle schools in Providence, and that means West Broadway is reopening this year. It's been 7 years since students called this place their school. With the start of Providence Public Schools comes the reopening of West Broadway. This time around, it will be a middle school. They're changing the sign on Thursday.
We're 5th and 6th, and then we'll add each year. So eventually we'll have 5th through 8th middle school.
At West Broadway, the teacher has become the principal. Bill Black taught in the district when the school closed due to low enrollment numbers in 2007. Families living here were devastated when its doors were shuttered.
And the interesting part with us in Providence is in 6th grade, we had a huge bump in middle school age students.
That bump in middle school enrollment is expressly unique to the city of Providence. Elsewhere around the state, schools are 18.8% below capacity, meaning there's room for 31,240 more students here statewide. The Department of Education says if schools aren't consolidated, that gap will only grow.
Every now and then these bubbles will pop up of students, and it's just the fact that, you know, West Broadway gets to be the place to house our students and to educate our kids here.
West Broadway will be the only middle school in Providence to start as young as the 5th grade instead of 6th. If it goes well, it could have an impact on other area schools.
So we'll get a chance to kind of almost experiment in a way and make that connection at an earlier level. So sometimes some of the behaviors that you'll see in middle school, we'll be able to have the students at a younger age, and they'll grow with us over the next 3 years. So we're really able to compare that to the other middle schools and see how we're doing.
Continuing our back-to-school coverage tomorrow, we'll be checking in on a school with decreased enrollment. You may remember Warwick Vets nearly closed last year. We'll check on the study that's keeping it open and talk about the future of that school. For now, we're live in Providence. Susie Steimel, NBC 10 News.
Thank you, Susie. And Providence is not the only school district where students are going back into the classroom today. Students in Bristol, Warren, Burrowville, Central Falls, Charahoe, you're going back to school today too. Coventry, Cumberland, East Greenwich, and of course, as Susie mentioned, Providence back to school today. And finally, Warwick, Westerly, and Woonsocket school students are heading back to the classroom today. Time now.